Hey everyone, Scott here, and we're going to have a quick look at some old Bible commentaries. These are different ones I've picked up at different times, a lot of thrift store finds. We're not going to go into like a lot of details or talk about their theology or etc. That's way above my pay grade, but I just thought some people might find this interesting. So, first one is in the New International Commentary series, which if you're familiar with Bible commentaries, then you likely know this because it's a highly regarded, um, highly popular evangelical commentary series. And this is the old volume for Second Corinthians. It has since been replaced. This one's by Hughes. I don't remember who the author is of the replacement copy, but I found this buried in a thrift store for $3. And I thought, why not? Mainly on the reputation of the series. Even though it's older, I figured it'd be worth grabbing and checking out. So we see this is Erdman's. That's how you pronounce it. And yeah, pretty much kind of what you'd expect. It's going to be, I think, fairly detailed, a bit on the academic side, and a lot of footnotes on the Greek and whatnot. I've got a few of the newer NIC commentaries, most of which I got either because they were very cheap or someone gave them to me. I don't generally buy those. They're kind of a little more advanced than what I am looking for. Next one is Exposition of Ecclesiastes by Leopold. This was another, well, this was a library. I remember this was at a library sale, I believe. And it wasn't this library, it was a different library, but they had this. And, I think this would have been $1 at the library I got it at. And I actually, I found that this was available on Logos, even though it's quite old. It says copyright 1952, but it seemed like various commentaries by this author had been popular in some, with some particular tradition maybe, or in any case, yeah, they're on Logos. They're popular enough to be on there. I thought, why not? I like Ecclesiastes anyways, so be interesting to see what an older commentary might say about it. So, yeah, it's in really excellent condition too, actually. So, really great condition. Okay, next one is the Numerical Bible, the Psalms. Now, this was sent to me by Memo, and he has a video on it, so you can see his video. You can get a little more information, well, a lot more information than I'm going to give, but it exposits the text, and then it gets into this kind of idea of a numerical structure, and he talks a little bit about it some in his video, and then he said he was going to send it to me because he thought, Scott over at TSB, he's a computer programmer. He maybe he'll understand this math stuff in here. So we'll see. I haven't had a chance to really dig into that yet. I'll also say that not all computer programmers are mathematical geniuses. Some of the ones who work at NASA and Google, yes. I don't work at NASA or Google, but I know how to do enough math to do my job. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, it's a very unique, interesting commentary, given the whole aspect of the numerical part. It seems like a lot of it, though, is just kind of more general exposition, like you would find in any commentary. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. It sounds interesting. See, it uses Jehovah. Anyways, you can watch his video if you want to learn more about that. But yeah, thank you, Mamo, for sending that to me. And then the last one I have here, this is the most recent I picked up. This is the Tyndale New Testament Commentaries, First Epistle General of Peter. And you can see I paid $1 for this at a MCC thrift store. This is by Alan M. Stibbs, and this is, I imagine, quite old. You can see that's quite faded on this edge there, but I like that it was a paperback, so we've got kind of all the text here on the back telling us about it, and that was kind of neat. I really like, now this is, I don't think this is necessarily part of the current like Tyndall commentary series, but I really like the Tyndall commentary series. I have pretty much all of them except maybe a few of the most recent ones in Logos, and I find them, they are a nice, like, they're not too like technical, like, where I'm like, my eyes are kind of rolling the back of my head, but they're not like really introductory. I find they're a nice in between for someone like me. They're very helpful. And the First Peter commentary in the current Tyndall commentaries is by I can't think of his name. Well-known guy. Maybe it'll come to me. We'll look at this in the meantime, but this one's from 1959. It was reprinted in 81. There we go. I swear before I started recording, I knew who wrote the current one in the Tyndall series. Oh well. Yeah, anyways, I figured, hey, why not? I'll check it out. You can see there's some, it's a glued binding and it's breaking in places, which is not a surprise. This is probably quite old. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Some old commentaries. I tend to use Logos mostly. I have a lot of commentaries in there already, but sometimes I see some old ones in a thrift store somewhere, and I'm tempted to grab them, and I do, especially if they're cheap. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing these. If you have some commentaries you really like, especially some old ones, tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. As always, thank you for watching. God bless, and we'll see you for the next one. Okay, I just had to add on to the end of this. It's Wayne Grudem. Wayne Grudem wrote the First Peter commentary in the current Tyndall commentary series, so that was a name I couldn't remember. Told you it was a big name. Anyways, thanks for watching.